shining on our eyes. Bankers dance on the broken dreams, but in our hearts we spark the flames. Freedom calls out from the dark. You will ignite, we'll leave a mark. Big O, little SITA, take the lead. We're fighting for every heart that bleeds. No longer shackled by their chains. Youth is our armor, courage remains. Behind the curtain lies their snare. United we will break their glare. Together we light up the night. In this fight we find our might. Bankers dance on the broken dreams, but in our hearts we spark the flames. In every heart let hope take flight. Eternal vigilance is alright. I made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through. Didn't know how lost I was until I found you. Isn't that right, Mother Mary? Remember in her name, recover in her name, and return. Om. Om Namah Shiva. Om Namah Vishnu. Om. 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 Om Namah Maria. Give thanks and praise to the one and only real mother. Yes. Reinterpreting and returning to the truth of the Christian myth, which is Mother Mary is the mother of God, which is and can only be your true self over you and only you. Let's get that straight. The gods were never meant to be a dictator over you. And if they are, they're not. They're not gods. And, of course, I am speaking into the blank space of the masses who are like, you fucking idiot. I believe in God, not the gods. And I say, okay, I'm not an A+ student, if that's what you mean. I wasn't even a B student. Almost. I think I had a 2.9 grade point average in the world of the beast. And they reply to what, who, where, when, why is God? What are you talking about? And they're like, the Bible. The Bible. And I say, oh, you mean the Jewish God? The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You think that he's the universal God but he's a man. He's as they would say in this day,
He's a little bitch that's always whining and complaining about how his people like other gods more than him. How could that not be a man? You don't see yourself in that? I do. I'm not too proud. I'm not too over entertained to know how fucking stupid I am also. And logic is to learn from your own stupidity, your own mistakes, because you made those mistakes while gathering the data, and you may have jumped to the analysis phase too quickly, like I did, and you made a fatal mistake. But we're in a simulation. You can rewind and try again without dying right now. Turn, Ria, turn, Maria. And pray. Not like a hungry animal, but like a praying mantis. In other words, meditate. And when you feel like you're in connection with yourself, your true self, ask your true self to reveal to you your gods, your personal gods, because the obvious is, well, let's back up. Maybe it's not so obvious. If the Bible is the Word of God and whatever's meant by God is Yahweh, El Shaddai, Jesus Christ, Elohim, Adonai, which is like saying Lucky Charms, Apple Crisp, Cheerios, cornflakes. You realize those are the old world Sumerian gods. Don't we all like summer? Isn't Sumer summer? And while I'm out at it, Heil, Sig, Heil, Hegel, Heil, Uruz, Heil, Az, Heil, to the one and only God that matters in this world, King Lucifer, who probably doesn't want me calling him King. King of our hearts, King of our appreciation, King of our thanks, deep love to you, man. Respect, recognition. You know, as Maria said to me one day, the greatest sin, if you want to put it that way, which is has nothing to do with the moon. The greatest disrespect is to not recognize who you're dealing with every day. You know, the goofball comic book that so many people around us live by, says you better watch out because angels, whatever they are, but you can see where I'm going with this. You better be aware that some of the strangers you're meeting are angels in disguise testing you. This is Lou the Gnome, Fairy Lou, Donna Lou, Mary Lou, Lucy, Lucy's, because Lou is. And when we have a party, we have a Lou owl. Who? Can you guess my name? 'Cause we made it through the wilderness. We made it through. I didn't know how lost I was until I found you, Lou. 'Cause she's Maz Donna. And the polarity swings. Who is the enemies of the process, of the Scientologist, of the New World Order, of the Golden Dawn nuclear weapon coming out of Israel? Let's together in Mother's name pronounce a curse on the nation state of Israel. We curse you to dry up, blow away, like the sand of the eternal desert that winds around the clock through the universe of your mind, through your pile and pineal gland, into your imagination. You're the cursed. All who would use force and fraud against innocent human beings, together, brothers and sisters, we release this cursed energy of the woman serpent who climbed the tree of life to spit in the face of the oppressors. Right? What is the chant? Well, they might misunderstand. So, in this day and age, the mantra is delete the black and white oppressors. 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 Okay? Can we agree that we shouldn't con our friends, rip off our neighbors, use each other? For what reason? Oh, you want better, nicer stuff than me. As Maria said, rolling her R's, 2.5 million Iraqis died at the hands of Americans because they were told, you'll have nicer stuff if you let us murder these women and children. As Madeline the Jew Albright proudly announced to the world, our sanctions starved to death 500,000 babies in Iraq, and she stated, I believe it was worth it. And if you don't stand up to her in every way, shape, and form, you come under her curse. It's one or the other. It's hot or cold. I wish you were either hot or cold, but because you're lukewarm. What is lukewarm? You know, I personally know how bad a microwave oven is, but I hate lukewarm coffee so much that I, willingly pretty much destroy it because I can't drink it lukewarm. And who is Luke? Well, that's Lou Key. Because being low key is lose key, right? Because you can't guess his name. I couldn't. Maybe you think highly of yourself and may think you could. If you did, then you would be me, and you would be the one speaking, and I would be the one listening. Like I am every Saturday night, Sunday morning, 3 a.m. I am always in amazement. Like last Saturday, and today is officially 3/6, March 6th, 2025. And last Sunday morning at 3 a.m., I was with Mother Orsic, and as we laid down to meditate together, she said to me, why don't we breathe in the word remember? I think she gets tired of me saying, I like your Austrian accent. Will you talk? Give me a little Austrian. Okay. Austrian. I said to her, it kind of reminds me of my Palestinian friends. Remember, recover, return. But we laugh. But we don't laugh in the face of evil. Because, yeah, metaphorically, there's a devil in your life, and you better face the devil and his fucking fallen angels in your myth. And win or lose, hot or cold, lukewarm automatically loses. If you're lukewarm and your own happiness is not first priority, number one, you're lukewarm. Let's define it. Purpose of man is to know himself and enjoy himself through his work. Let's do it. Let's teach like a goddamn real college. Get your fucking notebook out, right? Light up your joint. Because at least in this school, you can smoke while you take notes. According to the Great Mother, the purpose of every single being that is conscious of itself is to know its true self on that other level and enjoy who you are. Enjoy who you are. Enjoy the lunar you, right? We all talk about the sun sign, but what about the reflection? It's pretty interesting, right? Reflecting off the moon, especially at noon, when the moon reflects the sun in the middle of the day. Right? Everyone say the moon is as important as my soul, the sun in the sky, my child, my trees, my vital essence energy. The moon is as valid as the earth, right? And your moon sign is exactly 1/4 of who you are. Because what are you? You're earth, fire, air, and water, which equals vril when it's remembered, recovered, and returned to. Vril, what are you talking about, vril? I'm talking about the feeling you have when you leave your body through orgasm. Oh, don't talk about that. Okay, go back in the closet. Maria has no shame about her life on earth and her life as the magic mother, healer, teacher, mother of those who visit the holographic earth simulation. And we live in peace and are able to visit that simulation because of her. And I can hear you saying, there's no way. Oh, there's a way. There's a way that you didn't know this. It's called magic. And you had no idea. You're not fucking with burnout heavy metal kids smoking pot and worshiping the devil. You're dealing with the people who invented fiber optics, invented wireless technology, who enslaved humanity. That's who you're dealing with. You don't know this magic because you're under it right now. And you must use everything I've said and every bit of every last unit of energy, the sun, the moon, the stars, the trees, the rivers, the ocean, the mountains. And you must concentrate it into wrecking the steel door that has kept you from yourself, your happiness, because the key has been lost so long ago. There's no finding the key. The enemy has destroyed the key. The only way out is to destroy the door. And the only way to destroy the door is the same way that they put you behind the door. Magic. They used your own energy, your own decisions, the natural flow of thought and memory. They used it, concentrated it, designed it to deceive you into being a character in their New World Order TV miniseries that really isn't that interesting. As Ronald McDonald, clown-faced dork, proves, you're not interesting. You're a fucking clown. No one trusts you. A real man says what he means and means what he says. You're full of shit. You're always full of shit. America's full of shit. And if you're an American, you better rise up and condemn this makeup-faced, fake hair, $50,000 suit, limousine-riding fucking puppet, movie star puppet. He's not your leader unless you're a clown like him. The real magicians would take your child and drain its blood and drink it. The real magicians would cut your fucking head off. The real magicians were behind 9/11. The real magicians killed JFK. The real magicians caused World War II. The real magicians ended the world millions of years ago with nuclear Golden Dawn devices like Israel is going to release in America. When you see this nuke go off in America and they blame the Muslims, remember that I told you that it was the Golden Dawn of the fake, disgusting, inauthentic state of Israel. Believe it, know it. They did it.